covers as you sit back and observe as the rubber curly cord.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Daniel the Miracle Man Jacobs, 6 foot.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Brooklyn, New York. Introducing an acclaimed two-time middleweight champion of the world known as the Miracle Man. Introducing Daniel the Miracle Man Jacobs. Fighting out of the blue corner. Introducing from Nashville, Tennessee. Now fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada. A super middleweight champion of the world. Sweet hands. Caleb Plant.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to...
All right, I went over the rules. If they're gonna win, that's when the action happens.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. Do you believe what we're seeing? You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Did you see the nerves on the fighter stepping into the ring, Todd? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. And a nice left hook. That jab doesn't score. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The left jab is landing at will. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Jacobs in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Go back and win the round, right? There's only one round that you've lost.
But you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Next round, Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box in, be smart, just get your shots off, don't give him anything. Go back and win the rounds.
Absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be
Worry about it. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
The jab's working nice. Goes 1-2 straight down the middle.
Just to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you're getting back into it.
And there's the bell for round 2. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
And he scores with the counter. That jab doesn't find a home. Only catching air with that hook. Good counter punch. Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? Both men step back for just a moment. Good counter punching. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Catch and shoot. What skill being displayed here between these 2 middleweights? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Just stay focused. Don't let him.
Win the round on your jab, and then breathe when you're stepping around.
So just keep him on the end of his jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful.
You had everything in the bag, now you've let him back into it. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear, and he'll start tiring out.
Box him back together. Put him back on him this round.
Nope, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried out.
And there's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice counter shot. This fight has a real good flow to it. And that right jab just misses. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice exchange here from both men. That hook just can't find the target. Defense is not an option for these two. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Jacobs in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Good work.
Round that is. Come on, you let him back into the fight. You're much better than this.
Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's
Box him back together. Put him back on him this round. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box
The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Start just sticking a few bodies
back and win the round, right? There's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no.
Together. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose.
There's 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then...
And down goes the Miracle Man. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Jab not finding its target. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter punch right up the middle. time they drop their guard, they get caught. Missing with that right hook. Uh-oh, code red time here for Daniel Jacobs. What is he going to do? Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
No rest for the weary. Beautiful final 10 seconds here. Unless we get some late drama, I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Jacobs in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
To win this round.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
Just box him. Be smart. Just get your...
And there's the bell for round 5. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
No rest for the weary. A perfect counter lands. Nobody home with that hook. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's... Whoa, wait a minute! Caleb Plant is hurt. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your ball.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Caleb Plant just got clipped. Down goes Caleb Plant. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
Where did...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Plant in that last round. Well, this is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. The corner might be thinking about stopping it here.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Great round. Great round. Now, relax, relax. Good work, you think.
Switch on, switch on. You've been
There's the bell to start round 6. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Missing with the left uppercut. And that hook misses. They exchange punches. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
There's a counter shot. Jacobs in real trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Punch, counter punch. They miss with the jab. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Plant is in some serious trouble here. And Plant is down. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you continue?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round ones. He knows what shot works and when.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Plant in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, and thought, right.
Oh, you've let him back.
Round 7, here we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about desire. This is about character.
Oh my God, Johnny! Ooh, and finally, Jacobs crumbles to the canvas. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
They got knocked down but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once.
Whoa, John! Johnny. Oh boy, the Miracle Man now in some trouble. Didn't wait too long to get... Hold it right there. This is not where Daniel Jacobs wants to be right now. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
Shot from...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So they'll make it up and this fight continues.
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
That counter shot lands. Both men step back for just a moment. Is he going to punch himself out, though? It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here or this fight is going to be over.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Great round, great round. Now, relax, relax. Just stay focused.
Get that jab back. Just box him. Be smart. Just get your shot.
So just keep him on the end of his jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand.
It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. Don't worry about that round. Let's
Time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go.
And there's the bell for round 8. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics, they know.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Caleb Plant just got clipped. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
I need to see that again.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.